You want to start with the real business here? Spice.
Yeah, let's just get right into the hard-hitting stuff.
This is the Pine Man.
Right before, tell me what got us into the topic of sweet and spicy flavors.
I was eating these Planters dry roasted sweet and spicy peanuts. This is my second time buying them because they are good. And if you've watched the stream, I'm sure you've seen me snacking on them.
Ooh.
And I told Matt, I'm like, Matt, if you ever see these, you should get them.
And I responded with, basically, I have been against. Well, in my mind, I'm against that flavor. Whenever I see like sweet and spicy or like sweet heat, that's a marketing thing that they like to do a lot.
Yeah.
I'm usually like, I'd rather it just be like, the spice, not the sweet. The sweet is really what turns me off. But I got to admit, every time I do actually like go in and just enjoy it, just allow myself to enjoy it, well, let me tell you what, I do in fact enjoy it. And that's something I'm going to be working on as in terms of like a personal goal to just allow myself to enjoy it, stop apologizing for liking it, I've done that for too long and I'm done. So yeah, so
yeah. No, I feel ya. It's funny that you say that because you mentioned before I think they're either the sweet heat Doritos.
Sweet chili, I think they're called. Yeah,
sweet chili. Yes, and then same. I saw that, and I said, "Oh." And then one day, I bought them.
Oh yeah,
because I'm like, I need to know what these are like, and they're good.
Yeah, they are.
They're really good.
I gotta say, they are. And
because I think what happens is like, my assumption is that it's going to be sweet.
Yeah,
but it's not sweet. It's sweet and spicy. Because the sweet is very subtle comparatively to the spice usually. It kind of just like balances it out a little bit. So, I mean, one of my favorite chips is like jalapeno chips. I like getting yeah. I don't know if you've ever had Tim's before.
Tim's. Let me do some
research. It's like a red and white bag.
Tim's jalapeno chips. Something totally different came up that I have had, but okay, no, I see what you're talking about. I have not had those. Let's get right into it. Oh, okay. Little technical difficulty. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're talking about here. Tim's. Gotcha. Is this what we're
That's what about? That exact yes. That's the one. And let me tell you a little bit about this chip. It's one of those chips, or it's one of those spices, I should say, that you eat one chip, you're like, that's not even that spicy.
Right.
You eat a bunch of chips in a row, you're like, that's really spicy. I'm getting spiced up more and more.
Okay.
The spice builds, and then next thing you know, you need some liquid quickly because it's too spicy.
Yeah.
And I love that feeling. I just love it. I don't know why, but I love it. I love to get to the point where it's a little bit too spicy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, now I need to take a break because that's a good thing about the chip generally, because then you need to take breaks from eating them. You don't just sit there down the whole bag of chips.
True. It kind of has its own built-in like stop feature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like in a game, it has charges to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then you got to wait for the cool. It has and then it has a cooldown period. Yeah. You run out of charges, and then you gotta they regen over time. So, and by they I mean your ability to eat them. I don't know. Like,
yeah, your taste buds.
Yeah. But I have I've had these.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are good because when
that
you
is a chip that I have never seen before.
Really? Wait, what is
Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. $28 is very expensive for chips.
I just was surprised by that as well, but it's a 28 pack. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. $1 for a bag of chips is good.
Yeah, and when you said jalapeno chips, I was like, okay, is he talking about like a corn-based one, like like with the tortilla style, like a Dorito, but like.
Yeah.
Or with jalapeno flavor, or are we talking about potato chips? And they're always they're like kettle cooked, right? Probably the ones you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. Those are good.
But yeah, so I like the spice of them. But anyway, going back to the sweet heat,
Mm.
the sweet heat doesn't really have that same effect. You could kind of keep eating them.
Oh, okay.
It has like almost like a dampening effect on the spice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At least that's what I've found. I found that sweet and spicy chips are way less spicy than spicy chips.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
I might
true.
get some pushback. I might get some pushback from the viewers that these jalapeno chips are not actually that spicy. And to that, I say, yeah, maybe not. Maybe they're not that spicy.
Yeah, but until you've walked a mile in Eric's shoes, you don't really know
That's
his
true.
experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the rate of consumption that he's working with. You don't know, like the mouth dryness, or whatever other factors may play into it.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
But oh yeah, when we mentioned this, one of the things that came to my mind was, so there's this Thai food place near me, and they got spring rolls naturally, and
Ooh, God, yeah.
well, yeah, it's kind of like it has a lot of different styles of food, but but it has spring rolls, and um, it comes with, oh man, I feel like my computer is lagging more than usual today. Hopefully, it's not gonna mess
Oh,
up
really?
the clip or whatever. I'm noticing on the OBS it keeps freezing up a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's definitely, yeah, yeah. It's all right. I don't know. Honestly, I think we might have to restart the stream, to be honest,
Oh,
because Discord is like,
are you able to hear me?
yeah. Now I can hear
Okay.
you.
All right. You. Okay.
Yeah, there's something wrong. This sucks. It's freezing up every couple seconds. Darn. Okay. Here we are. Okay, hopefully it'll be smoother right now. Just want to let you know, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a little bit of a, you're going to see some frozen frames happening, and it's part of the experience. Not always, so check us out on Twitch, because this is rare.
Yeah.
But,
But technical difficulties do happen from time to time. We are getting better at it.
are we? I don't think this has happened before. So this is actually the worst. This is the worst we've ever done.
We're getting better at coping with the technical difficulties happening.
Exactly.
Emotionally coping with
That's
them,
true.
spiritually
Yeah.
coping with them.
Yeah, we're not exactly like handling it and making sure it doesn't happen again, but we're learning to accept ourselves and our faults, of which there are many, clearly. But yeah.
It's it is a problem, but it's not.
Yeah. Anyway, picking up where we left off, I guess, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's this place by me that has Thai food and various other like, foods of that genre, I guess you could say. Like, I guess it's like an Asian fusion place, I guess, whatever that's called, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And they got spring rolls, and
Oh yeah, that's what we were saying. Yeah.
it came with a sweet and spicy sauce, and I was like, all right, that's a little disappointing because I wish it was just like a nice little spicy sauce. The sweetness is going to be a little much. It's going to be like, I think the word people use is cloying.
Oh.
Right? Let's look that up real quick. Cloying. Let's make sure I'm using that right. Cloying. Excessively sweet, rich, or sentimental, especially to a disgusting or sickening degree. Okay, there we go.
Okay. All right.
But
it's so sweet that it disgusts me.
Yeah, can it be used for food? Cloying may describe food. Okay, because I think in most situations it's kind of like more like it's overly like, cheesy romantic, like yeah. But
like certain rom-coms, I'm sure, can be described as cloying.
I guess so, yeah, for sure. Anyway, so I thought it was gonna be that. I thought it was gonna be cloying, and let's just say now there are times where, like, basically the thing that keeps me coming back to that place is for that experience.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
I'm a huge fan. It's and the spice, it's exactly like you described. The spice is is at the front of the equation or whatever, and the sweetness just kind of balances it out, like you said. And
yeah, they are excellent.
Yeah.
But do you know what sauce I have recently found that I love the most?
No, I don't know.
Hoisin sauce.
I honestly don't. I can't even like pinpoint what that is. Describe it?
It's not sweet or spicy. It's sweet. It is sweet. It's a sweet sauce. It's like a sweet brown sauce.
Okay.
And you see it a lot at like Vietnamese restaurants.
Okay.
I like to put it on my banh mi's.
Have I had that? Because I used to be a.
There's like sweet potato involved in it.
I must have had this before because.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's see this.
Yeah, let's look at it. We already got it on the.
Okay, good.
We're
Yeah, that's the
we're
sauce.
doing
That's the one right
research.
there. That's the one.
Yeah.
And I it's funny because I made fried rice the other night, and I like to put it on my fried rice. It just adds like a little like, I don't know, sweetness to it. The good like, it's just such a good sauce. But they didn't have it at the grocery store when I was making the fried rice. But thankfully, they had it yesterday when I went to the grocery store, so I bought it, even though I wasn't going to use it right away. But I was afraid that they wouldn't have it when I wanted it, so I just bought it. You know?
Oh yeah, just to make sure that you don't miss the opportunity to use it in the
Exactly,
future. Yeah, that's
exactly.
forward thinking.
Yeah, because when you want hoisin sauce, it's like you need it right then.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a. I mean, if this is the type of thing I'm thinking of, then yeah, there's not much of a replacement for that. You know what I mean?
No, no, it's so good. Like
Yeah.
thick, brown, sweet sauce.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Vietnamese food is one of the best as well.
Yeah, I really do like it. I love getting tofu banh mi's are my favorite.
Yeah.
And obviously you can't go wrong with some pho.
Yeah.
I fuck around.
Oh yeah, for sure. I used to get when I worked a block away from Chinatown. I know it's not Chinese, but they had various.
Chinatown is a very inclusive neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. And I used to get either pho or banh mi like at least once or twice a week for like 3 years straight. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah. What was the place that I used to go to called? It was just called like there were two restaurants that were like the same thing, and they were like around the block from each other, and they were called like something 6 and something 5 or something like that.
Gotcha. They were literally related.
Yeah, Vietnamese Chinatown. What was it called? Oh, yep, Nha Trang 1 and Nha Trang Center. Yep, that was it. So they weren't exactly
damn.
that, but yeah.
I
think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah.
But which one's the first one though?
Yeah,
Because
right?
center sounds like it would be fur. Like that's like where you go. That's like the central point.
Right. And also, who would name you know what I
Their
mean?
second restaurant 1?
Right. This channel is not called The Pine Men 1. It's just the channel. You know what I mean? Like we're not like well, what about in the future? Unless, they thought
And if we made another channel, we wouldn't call it The Pineman 1.
Yeah, we would yeah. But they did.
You know what I mean?
They made Nha Trang Center and then Nha Trang 1, which was actually
maybe they're
2.
just owned by different people.
Yeah, maybe they compete. I don't know. They do have different reviews.
Maybe there was like center. I don't actually. One of them could like. I think center might have been first, and then one saw that there was a center, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna name it 1, so people think that we were the first one."
Oh, maybe. Because look at this. Look at the map too. Like, here's center. Here's 1. Like, it's literally right around the block. And then there's a place called Tyson, like Mike Tyson, right there. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like literally right next door to the other one. So,
You want to go over to Michael's?
yeah. Oh, what? You're trying to do some crafts? No, I'm talking Tyson. Michael's the craft
I want some
store.
Tyson.
yeah. Oh, Whiskey Tavern, man. That was lots of memories.
Many.
Yep.
Many.
Public restroom? That's a nice place. I love that. They have good food there.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Remember that time, actually?
I've been standing by that.
Oh, yeah, for sure, actually, yeah. Remember that one time? Oh, my God, I remember one time we were at Whiskey Tavern, and it was getting late, and I don't know, I just left for a little while and just walked over to the park, hopped the fence. It was like probably 3 in the morning, and I was sitting on a bench, and then you guys all just came also, and then we just hung out in the park on the bench. Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was good.
So many good times in New York, man.
Yeah. That was a cool
But to be
story, bro. But I don't know. It was cool. You had to be there.
It was a good time. Yeah, yeah. Next time we'll invite you.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the Pond Man